Hey everybody, Shama32 here. Welcome to the channel. We're here today to react to the 10th episode of season 3 of Blake 7. This one is entitled Ultraworld. Now, before we start, I'm going to apologise for not having anything else out last week, because this would have obviously been out then. I've not been well. I'm still not 100%. I felt a bit better yesterday, but this morning I've woken up with a bad migraine, and also my nose is just completely blocked and weird. It's like I had the day of getting better and then it's getting worse again. I feel all right. I've had painkillers. They've kicked in a bit and they've taken the edge off of things, so I should be all right. But apologies if this ends up late. I've had a busy fucking time, even with that, just trying to get hold of everything. But there was no way I could edit. Even if I could have watched a shorter thing, I couldn't edit at the beginning of end of last weekend or the beginning of this week. I struggled editing Red Dwarf on Wednesday, but we're here. And hopefully once I get into it, it'll help me forget how I'm feeling. But yeah, apologies for not having anything else last week. Now, apologies if I forget anything about the previous episode, because, well, it's been 2 weeks. And, well, if you've been here before, you know my memory's horrendous. But that was an unusual, confusing episode. I wasn't feeling well that week either. I think there's stuff going around. It's that time of the year, so I wasn't feeling the best anyway. So I was probably in the wrong frame of mind to watch that episode, but it was a very confusing episode. It took me longer than I would have liked to realise it was like a premonition, or not a premonition, but telling the future, like this is predicting this event is going to happen. We don't know the exact things, but somebody represents this character, somebody represents this. And then it became obvious at the end because they put the people in the outfits and all that kind of thing. But it was weird. Great performances, as always. Great performance. It showed more of Callie's feelings towards Avon, because there are there. I think Avon didn't realise, but although he probably does, he's just not really said anything. But Villa and Tarrant definitely recognise something. But it made sense as well, because besides Villa, they're the original two. They've been there since the beginning type thing. So it kind of made sense. Or not the beginning, first 2 episodes, you know what I mean? So they could put it down to that, but we know that she's got feelings. Not that we blame her, but that's beside the point. But I like how he broke her out of it and gained her trust, took the ring. Because the reason he wasn't dead or being tortured is because the part of Callie that was going to be absorbed into her wouldn't have allowed it. Callie if the Callie became a part of her, she wouldn't have wanted to kill him either. It was an interesting way to do it, I guess. Like, it's kind of like well, not a dilemma, because the way she was doing it, she was not forcing Callie. She was preying on how weak Callie was. She was losing her people and all that, but she like drew her in. She was going to absorb her, and it's like, yeah, okay, you want to live. Not letting this happen will make you die. But Callie, you say Callie will become a part of you, but Callie, as we know her, will die. It's a very unusual dilemma that's happened a few times, and like different successes of that kind of thing, like combining 2 characters to create a new one. If you go back, if you bring the original 2 back, you're killing this one. What's better? Do you kill one person to save 2, or do you save the new life? It's very weird. It was just a very weird episode. Like, you could tell what they were going for. I think it was just the way they did it. Not the way they did it. I don't know. I don't know how. I think I was struggling to describe it last time, but I just don't know about that one. It was weird. Like, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. Like a, oh my god, I keep watching this type bad, but it was just like there's no word to accurately describe it, you know. Like, bad would be wrong. So there were definitely good things about it. It's just very, it might have been how I was feeling in my frame of mind when I watched it that might have like influenced it. But from what I can remember from your comments, it wasn't a popular episode overall, and it was confusing for other people, so it's not just me. But we're on episode 10 now. Out of 13, which is insane. We've got this episode and then 3 more. We've got 11, 12, and 13, and then final season. I can't believe we're that close to the final season. It's weird. It's going to be weird. But I'm interested to see what happens. All I know about this episode is, well, the title, which I've already forgotten. Ultraworld? Ultraworld, wasn't it? Yeah. Is in the thumbnail on the DVD is somebody who's blue. Looks like, is it Zan or Zen? Zan. Not Zen, because Zen's in this from, I think it's Zan from Farscape. I think her name's Zan. I think it was something like that, but that's what it made me remind me of. I was like, oh, I'm watching Farscape now, am I? Weird show, great show. What I've seen of it, but yeah, it just made me think of her. So I'm interested to see what it means. Like, is there going to be any fallout from how Callie was last time? Is she feel better about loss of people? Well, she's never going to feel completely better because she lost all her people, including her sister. Not that she didn't have more. It's very weird, this show sometimes, but we're going to get into it because I need to have something to distract me from the fact my migraine is so bad right there. But if you enjoyed this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and give the notification bell a tick. You'll know when the next episode goes live. Let's get going with the reaction in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Also, because I've, like, where I'm feeling like there today, apologies if you hear me sniff. I will try to cut it out when I do. But I've got a tissue here to, like, try and keep myself under control. I should be all right. But hopefully this will distract me from how I'm feeling. I was really annoyed that I couldn't do this, Doctor Who, and What We Do in the Shadows. Because I wasn't well. It was annoying. But I really was not in any frame. Would have been felt bad enough recording, but trying to focus on editing wouldn't have worked. I was no frame of mind to do that. Trevor Hoyle. Have we seen that name before? Trevor Hoyle. I like how even the shots of the space are shaky cameras. I still want, even though we've already got like 16 episodes left after this one, I still want a model of that on my shelf whenever I actually get stuff behind me. I want that on my shelf, you know?
What do you make of it? Pulsar?
The sequence is regular enough.
Okay,
No, I don't think so.
Are the rest of the crew, except for Avon, now wearing those uniforms? No. That's that question, because all of them were wearing the colours of the characters they represented and in grey, but he was like the opposite. He had his black one with like paler, like white or grey accents. So it's kind of obvious which ones they represented because of the colours.
Negative.
Why do you...
Not disturbing you, I hope.
What? No, not at all. Carry on. I'm just teaching Aurak some new tricks.
Tricks? Oh dear, that's worrying.
Aurak? No, it doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't at all. That's really confusing.
Preliminary scan registers nil reading.
Nothing at all.
That is correct.
What about
Hey.
its electromagnetic spectrum?
I missed watching this last week. I really did.
Then are we within visual scanner range now?
Affirmative.
All right, let's see what this mysterious lump of nothing looks like.
Whoa.
Whatever it is,
Looks-
I don't like the look of it.
Yeah, it looks painful, but looks cool. Interesting
The
design.
benefit of your brilliant insight, Sabre.
You don't have to be
Okay.
brilliant, just
I'm so
observe.
glad this has got subtitles. I need that with how I'm feeling.
Artificial?
Artificial.
Man-made?
Ultraworld does sound artificial.
Alien?
Yeah.
Where? Who's talking about aliens?
That breaks him out.
Class teacher.
Which would explain the absence of any electromagnetic spectrum
Yeah, it's nothing natural.
that blocks radiation leakage. All we picked up were
Is it more like a space station than a planet?
No atmosphere. Nothing could live on that, surely.
Unless that's a building. Yeah, maybe it's a big building or space station.
nothing on all channels. Either it is
Ah.
dead or there's a total radio blackout.
You can kind of see the atmosphere around it because it's like that like blurry like gas around it.
It would be dangerous to go too near.
My feelings exactly.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll put the Liberator in orbit 1,000 spatials out.
And just observe.
Is that safe enough for you?
All right, I'll set a course to bring her in.
Callie, you could tell Callie was reading something because the way she was like frowning a bit. I do love the fact this season we're using her abilities more because they weren't used enough before.
Where do space pilots leave their ships?
And supposing I don't wish to know that,
But you've got to say it or the riddle won't work.
it is plainly nonsensical.
Well, of course, that's
It's
the
a
whole idea.
joke. He's teaching him jokes. He's too logical for that kind of thing.
Where do space pilots leave their ships?
I don't know where do space pilots leave their ships.
At parking meteors.
So bad.
Getting worse.
It's possible. Course laid in.
I love that. It's weird seeing them two like agreeing on that. It was so bad. It was like, oh my god, you gotta laugh because it's cringy, you
In
know?
the meantime, I suggest we all get some rest.
Why not?
Yeah. She's still not 100% right. Does nobody know? She's just stood there. She's still recovering from last week's one. Or not last week's one, last episode.
Which lock can't be opened by a key? An airlock.
Oh, he's recording his jokes?
Everyone's a critic.
Have you seen her?
No, why? What's the matter?
I'm not sure. Someone's been tampering with the teleport controls.
What do you mean?
Shit.
tampering?
They're worried she's still under the effect, I bet.
Somebody's trying to contact us. Listen.
Where's the fire?
Be quiet, Villa.
That's Callie's voice.
Callie, this is Liberator. Where are you? State your precise location.
She just said she doesn't know.
Callie, where are you? We need your location.
Oh god, it's like Doctor Who.
Help me.
They're drawing
Help me.
the drawings them in. They drew her in, and they're using like a record of her DNA or something inside her bracelet to pull her in.
You better tell them, Dana.
Tell us what.
The teleport coordinates have been altered to a new alignment.
So that's how.
Well, how? But not
Well, yeah.
why. What's the reason? Why suddenly decide to teleport down to a strange planet?
Day trip?
Did anyone notice Callie's reaction?
I didn't.
You were too busy teaching Aurak nursery rhymes.
Riddles.
Look, this isn't going to get her back. Let's get moving.
I wouldn't advise it.
You gotta be careful. You gotta work it out and plan.
In my book, you don't ignore
You
a
could-
call from a fellow crew member.
Meaning?
Meaning I'm going down. Look, if we use the same coordinates, we should find ourselves...
In a lot of shit. Yes. You gotta be careful. You gotta think it through.
Probably constructed by aliens, certainly unknown, and possibly beyond our comprehension. And you are
Yeah.
planning to go charging in without knowing what it is like or what to expect.
You've convinced me.
Exactly.
Strong argument for not waiting a second longer.
I get both sides of this argument. He's worried about her, you can tell.
Maybe you're right.
He doesn't like not knowing. He likes planning.
More like insanity. You really believe in taking risks, don't you?
Calculated ones.
Calculated on what? Your fingers?
Oh, really? What a shame. Never mind.
I'll stay behind instead if you like.
No, I wouldn't want to deprive you. I can see you're raring to go.
You sure you won't be lonely?
I've got Aurak for company.
Oh, I hope the two of you will be very happy.
I still can't see why she would want to go down. It doesn't make sense.
Exactly. That's why Avon wanted to try and plan, or like, he was trying to think it through. You could tell by his expression. Okay, be careful. They are the three most capable, like, fighters. Although I think Villa's probably got some moves he could do. What the heck is that light? What the heck was that light? Run. Okay, these kind of tunnels, not with that, like, kind of thing, but it's making me think of Stargate. Like, everything's just shaped like that. What the hell is going on? They're just running around down the same tunnel over and over again, aren't they?
We are inside a computer.
Okay. That would make sense why they couldn't get all the right readings. What the fuck was that? Careful. Please be careful. Oh shit, what was that? Whoa!
Welcome, Avon, Tarrant, Dana.
Welcome to Ultraworld.
Simple but interesting design on them. Okay, what the frick is going on? Are they meant to be computer programs, or are they the actual aliens running it?
Just to collect information.
Data processing, storage, and retrieval. Ultraworld is a computer.
Uh-huh.
Possibly the greatest concentration of computer power in the known systems.
You speak knowledgeably.
I can
Well, yes.
recognize germanium circuitry when I see it.
Yes, of course. The electronics expert who single-handed embezzled 500 million in credits from the Federation banking company.
Damn. Fair play.
If it had worked.
And you.
Oh, don't remind him. Dell, I will forget that. Oh god, that high-pitched whining is not doing my head any good.
Third planet of an unremarkable star.
Hey, shut up. It's a lovely star. It's our sun.
What about you? You built all this.
Not quite.
Then how?
It built itself. We are merely the custodians.
It built itself?
You are
What?
correct in calling Ultraworld a computer. Ultraworld is much more than that.
What is
It
it?
possesses consciousness, self-awareness.
You mean it's alive?
By any meaningful definition of
It's an AI. Is it AI, really?
To the best of my knowledge, it cannot think for itself, nor can it reproduce its own structure.
Okay.
Nucleoplasmic absorption.
Oh, well, that's a relief. I thought it might be something complicated.
That's what passes for wit on board our ship.
Your profile on our species
Okay.
should have included our sense of humor.
As you're so wise and all-knowing, no doubt you can tell us what's happened to our crew member and where we can find her.
Where is she? Is she alright? What are they doing to her? I love it. Immediately like
Is
that.
she all right?
The female Callie is in a state of natural sleep. She is recovering.
From what?
She has undergone a severe mental trauma. We have placed her in a sleep cell to facilitate...
Loss of her planet and what happened last week.
One of the few telepaths we have encountered.
Have you encountered many species?
He don't trust. Like, how are they getting all this information? They are taking it out of the species. Callum's doing a lot of sleeping these last few episodes.
Achoo.
Sorry, I didn't know you had a cold.
A cold what?
Oh, for God's sake.
Not a cold what?
He's-
Just a cold.
Can't... Sorry, I'm trying to open this bottle. It was a pain.
The idiosyncratic syntax of riddles interests me.
Oh, he's interested now.
Their effect on solecisms and grammatical discrepancies.
You got him interested.
Do you have another riddle for me to analyze?
You'd only spoil
Oh,
it.
I
sweet.
thought you liked riddles.
I do when I'm allowed to tell them properly. All you're interested in is the idiotic tin tax or something.
Syntax.
Very clever.
What is?
For idiosyncratic syntax, you substituted idiotic syntax. Yes, very good.
He called him clever. That's adorable.
What's the best cure for water on the brain?
I don't know what is the best cure for water on the brain.
Oh,
A tap on the head. Yes, I see.
oh, he's teaching him. This is adorable.
And as a device for controlling the release of fluid from a tank or pipe, the fluid referred to is water. Therefore, tap on the head.
Oh, now he's like, oh shit, what have I done? Is she gonna be all right? They trying to help her. They say they're trying to help her through trauma. It's the trauma of losing her people.
How does she come to be here? Why are they holding her?
Yeah.
According to the Ultra, Callie is suffering from some kind of mental disturbance. They put her in here for her own good.
For how long?
Presumably until she recovers.
You could tell by his demeanor that he doesn't trust it. He's just being careful.
Stupidity to interfere and thus endanger Callie's life. If
Yeah, you don't know what taking her out of that machine would do to her.
that their sole function is to gather information.
And because they said it.
Because if you question it,
Also to believe.
if you question it, you could damage her life. You got to be careful. Yeah.
Neither did I. It's outside my field. Something
Oh,
about
even he don't know.
generation, I think.
Well, then maybe
Are they using all the people,
Maybe.
or it's absorbing
Make sure he's awake.
all the people or species they've encountered into the planet, and that's what's fueling it?
Not lie down.
I was standing by. Anyway, what's going on?
Not a great deal. We found Callie. She seems to be all right.
Are you ready to teleport?
Not yet, but I want you to be.
You don't want me to come down?
I want you to be ready to teleport us up.
I was. I am.
And Villa, prime the neutron blasters, just in case.
Dana.
I don't blame her.
We seem to have lost Tarrant.
Oh no!
Right.
They're trying to absorb everyone into the planet, aren't they? I guess that's going to be the nuclear plasmic absorption or whatever it was. He just couldn't. I get his side of things, but I get Avon's too. Like, I get Avon's cautious. He doesn't want to put Callie's life at risk. Oh, Tarrant, what the fuck are you doing? I bet this is what they want, this inquisitive nature.
But your identity, who are you? Where are you from?
My name is Ralph of Probus 4.
Okay.
Your thoughts, your memories are contained in this cylinder. Where are you?
No knowledge cannot answer.
Are there others like you?
Yes.
And where are they?
Some menials like me, others absorbed in the core.
There we go.
What's that?
No knowledge cannot answer.
What? They exist in the core.
He's gonna get hurt.
It must expand to live.
What is it? What is the core? Where is it?
I was right, wasn't I? Everybody gets absorbed into the core.
Categorized as humanoid vertebrate. Subcategory telepath.
Very shortly we can remove her from the sleep cell.
And the others?
They will be dealt with in due course.
Unless the others deal with you first. I just hope for your sakes the process is reversible.
Okay,
Because if it
okay,
isn't-
I'm glad he went with them.
Keep back.
You cannot resist the power of the core. It
What a fucking bet.
overcomes everything.
Oh no. Oh, Tara, no. What the frick is that? They knew where he went.
This way, quickly.
Good on him. They need to get her out of there, and, or they can't get her out of there. Her mind would be wiped. They got to put everything back in first.
We've got to warn Avon and get Callie out of that thing.
Yeah, but her mind had been wiped.
Have to get out of sight quickly.
Like where, for example?
Come on.
Oh yeah, just go back exactly where you just came from. That makes total sense.
Villa, do you read?
Yes, go ahead.
Oh, he was waiting.
Never
Awesome.
alert as usual.
You know me. What's up?
We could be... Correction. We are in trouble. Stand
Yeah.
up, bring us up. I'll keep this channel open.
I'll get back to the teleport. What's the problem?
Right now, your guess is as good as mine, but it doesn't look promising.
Oh no! Oh, it's that guy!
Are you there? I'm here. Are you there?
That's the guy from the computer that Tat put up. Okay, they're absorbing them into workers, making them drones to keep it running, maybe? Yeah, they're like drone workers. Just wiping them clean so they can control them.
Avon, this is Tarrant. Come in. Avon, are you there? Do you hear me? Avon,
Oh, he's on the other side to Callie, isn't he?
Avon, do you hear?
Oh no, she's not there. She's... Oh, fudge.
And afterwards, what happens to...
What was left? I don't know. The Ultra talked about absorption, whatever that is. Or maybe the
Hey.
victims end up like those. Walking dead.
Ugh.
Step forward, menial.
Yeah, that's the guy on the screen.
For a supposedly intelligent species, they are remarkably stupid.
And when we've taken all 5,
Then we take the prize exhibit for the museum.
Museum?
Ship.
Museum? Sorry, just made me think, am I watching Space Museum? Because that's the story in Doctor Who I'm going through at the moment. I'm very confused. Oh, you need to be careful.
Now where?
Well, we're lost.
Perhaps not.
What's he seen? What's he seen? Oh, good, a map. He did say it was a map.
Here.
How did you tell you there? What?
Tarrant! Where are you going?
What the frick was that reaction? What's
Tarrant,
wrong?
What is it? What's that sound?
The beating heart of the
Go
thing.
back there, quick.
Is it like the beating heart of the... And that's where all these people are going down there to be absorbed into everything? Maybe?